Business owners, would you like a virtual assistant between $4 and $7 an hour, but you don't know how to do this? You don't know where to find them, how to hire them, how to train them, how to pay them, how to monitor your screen, how to keep them accountable, how to keep all of your systems safe. Dave Z, Leverage Agent. I have been working with virtual assistants for 8 years, and I've done it every different way you can do it. Hired a big company, did it on my own, found what I think is a perfect blend that I want to talk to you about. So I am going to share with you videos of my staff, and I got to meet them in person in Southeast Asia. And I want you to watch these and see how we interact. And if you have any skepticism or reservations about virtual assistants, watch these videos. I'm gonna have my director of operations, I'm gonna have my executive assistant, I'm gonna have one of my CRM managers, I'm gonna have my videographer. I encourage you to watch these if you're exploring virtual assistants. They will change your life. It will allow you to scale your business at an affordable rate. I have anywhere from $4 an hour to $7 an hour, and it's hard to find that quality of labor in America for that price. Obviously, you can't do it. So what I'm offering in these videos is a chance to kind of peek behind the curtains and get to see them as people, not just virtual assistants, thousands and thousands of miles away, but see how we interact together. And if you want to explore a virtual assistant, I am going to offer you a free 30-day trial. Work with one of our VAs for 30 days. We'll help you find them, hire them, train them, onboard them. If after 30 days this doesn't work, you don't pay, but try it. It changed my life. You know my story. It allowed me to take all my American expenses and get rid of them, move it overseas, and that's what's allowed me to grow my business. So watch these videos, get to know them, and then click the link to do a free meeting with me, and we will identify where do you need a virtual assistant, what would be your first hire, what should you pay them, and then we'll make it happen for you, and it's gonna be free for 30 days. Watch these videos. I hope it changes your life. They changed my life. I look forward to seeing them again when I go back over to Southeast Asia, but virtual assistants are gonna be the key to your freedom in your real estate business, in your roofing business, in your plumbing business, whatever small business you have. International labor is going to be the biggest difference maker.
All right, I am now joined by Joy, who is, you are my integrator or my director of operations.
Yes. Yes, hello. I'm Joy, and I am with Dave for like 9 months.
9 months. And you came in part-time in a very different role, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that. So part-time in a very different role. And with 9 months, I basically said, can you help me run my companies?
I started working part-time with Dave for like 2 months, and then you promoted me into full-time, and then I started like handling your CRM, which is Sierra, and booking showings for your clients and helping other teammates as well.
Yeah, you quickly demonstrated and like asserted that you could get things done, right? Everybody's getting things done, but not everybody likes to run systems, right? And maybe to take over. And so I think for me, having somebody who wanted to go to that, and it's not working harder, right? Like an integrator. If people don't know what an integrator is and you're watching this, read the book Rocket Fuel. So Rocket Fuel talks about visionaries and integrators. And when a visionary is running a company, which they should, that's why they're a visionary, they want to go start things. Most of them lack the ability to sit down and build things out. Right? It's very frustrating. And then some people, Joy, likes to actually take that vision and go make it work. And so I think one of the favorite things you did was my Leverage Agent Kartra site and building that course. So tell me about that. Like, have you always liked to sit and build things?
Yeah, because for me, as a mom, I have systems like you need to wake up this time and do this. So for me, I have a routine of kind of doing things. And then, I love doing that. And for the Kartra site, it's actually my first time building a site. I just Googled it, watched YouTube on how to do it.
That's amazing. I love that.
Made it.
You made a great site. It's helped a lot of agents because it's so well organized. So that's when I knew, okay, Joy's needs another promotion, right? And to start taking over some ownership of things, of getting things done. And I think that's the biggest, one of the hardest things to find in business is to find somebody who enjoys slowing down and building and putting things in order. That's really hard to find. Let's go back earlier like growing up, what was life like, for you at home when you were a kid?
I grew up with a broken family. My dad was a soldier and my mom was a tailor. She makes curtains, bed covers, something like that. And I have 3 siblings in my mother's side and 3 as well in the father's side. So I basically grew up with my siblings in the mother's side. And yeah, my mom would support us through being a housemaid and making curtains.
Excellent. Did you have flexibility and some money? Were you renting? Did you own? Talk to me about kind of the finances. I know that's a tricky question, but how were you guys doing financially? Sorry, your dad being a soldier, a little bit more of a maybe stable job, right?
My dad being a soldier was not really a big help because he had his own family as well. So we really went with my mom's income, and my other siblings are in college, so it was really hard. But we made it. My sisters applied for a scholarship so that some of the expenses can go to our food. Yeah, and for the house, we are in my grandfather's house.
Grandfather's house. So you're still there. That was the house you grew up in, and you still live in that house now?
No,
that was then?
Yes.
Okay, so talk about now.
And now, because I'm already married and we are renting a home with me and my husband and my kids, we rent around 8,000 pesos per month. It's good because we have our own space and, it's peace.
It's peace, having your own place. Yeah. How many people your age, and we're not going to talk about age, have their own place versus live with family? What do you know? What percentage? Or what would you guess?
I don't know about the percentage, but mostly in the Philippines, even if you already have your own family, you still live with your parents.
And we're assuming it's just hard to afford your own place. Yeah. Is that right?
Yes, it's hard. Because some of the married people opt to renting because the house is so expensive.
Gotcha. What would you say has been, so 2 questions. How long have you been a virtual assistant? Because you've only been with me for 9 months. How long have you been a virtual assistant? And what has been the biggest benefit? So
I have been a virtual assistant almost 4 years. So before I was working with a realtor as well, helping him in his business. I was also managing the CRM, database management, social media management, and all the management actually. And then
you're a manager.
Yeah, I'm a manager. Yeah, and after that, way before, I was an online English tutor, teaching Chinese through online. And then after that, I joined your team. And it's been great.
Love it. Well, I'm glad you're here. What would you say if somebody is me, and they're maybe thinking, I don't know if I should do virtual. I don't know if this will work. What would you tell them? I know it's a big question, but what would you tell them?
There's a lot other things going in our mind if you think that, I'm hiring across the globe. But I believe in integrity. And if you really love your job and the people that you hired, you have the right people on your team, then you are not going to be afraid. Because most of the Filipinos are really hardworking and we're humble and we love to feel like we're useful, so we love to help.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, I've loved having you part of the team for 9 months, and I appreciate you and looking forward to a lot more. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. It's been great.